In Northwest News, police say an 11-year-old who took a gun to his Vancouver, Washington middle school intended to shoot another student to prevent him from bullying a friend. The police report was released today as the boy appeared in Clark County Juvenile Court. The report says the boy heard a voice telling him the killing was a good idea. The Columbia newspaper reports the judge ordered a mental competency hearing. The boy remains in custody and his case will be reviewed Friday. The boy was arrested yesterday after a gun, ammo, and knives were found in his backpack or on his person at Frontier Middle School in Vancouver, Washington. No one was hurt and the school is back to normal today. Cyberbullying remains a prevalent problem in the U.S., but an outreach program in Florida is taking steps to help young people make better situations for themselves. Here with the story is the Associated Press.
Sarah Ball was only 15 when someone she considered her best friend posted on Facebook that she hated her. As the attacks got worse, Ball began cutting herself and contemplated suicide.
When you're bullied online, you could move away, but as soon as you turn on the computer, it's still going to be there.
She eventually spoke out and found her voice creating the Unbreakable movement, an outreach program that has gotten the attention of lawmakers in Florida. And more young adults like Ball are opening up about cyberbullying, according to a new poll by AP, NORC, and MTV. 44% reported seeking help from their family, up 9% from 2011. 66% of those who did say it made the situation better.
Youth previously were a lot more hesitant to talk to adults because they were afraid that those adults would take away the technology, or they would be labeled a tattletale, or the situation would get so much worse.
For Michael Vaccaro, being able to tell his mom after finding a derogatory online profile using his name and picture prevented a bad situation from getting worse.
I do believe that it could have been really harmful, but thankfully, fortunately, it wasn't.
Tragic cases like that of 12-year-old Rebecca Sedgwick are also putting the spotlight on cyberbullying and pressure on parents to monitor their children's online behavior. Sedgwick jumped to her death last month in Florida after authorities say she was bullied for a year and a half by 2 other students who've been arrested. Although online bullying is still a major problem, the poll showed a nearly 10% drop in the number of teens and adults who think online abuse should be accepted as a part of life. Maggie Mazzetti, The Associated Press.
State health officials say the number of cases of gonorrhea in Washington state has increased significantly this year. There have been 3,137 cases of the sexually transmitted infection in Washington through September 2013, compared to 2,350 cases during the same period of 2012. That's a 34% increase. The Department of Health reports numbers are up across the state, but some counties are reporting bigger increases, including Spokane, Yakima, Thurston, Kitsap, and Benton counties. Gonorrhea is the second most common sexually transmitted disease in Washington after chlamydia. It's spread through unprotected sex with an infected partner. The infection often has no symptoms. The disease may lead to infertility and an increased chance of HIV transmission. An apple a day may keep the doctor away, but it'll also get a black bear moved away from an elementary school. Idaho Department of Fish and Game officials captured a 2-year-old bear in Lava Hot Springs south of Pocatello after it made frequent visits to an apple tree less than 2 blocks from the town's elementary school. The first effort to trap the bear was unsuccessful. Regional conservation educator Jennifer Jackson tells the Idaho State Journal that a trail of jumbo marshmallows did the trick in getting the bear into the trap yesterday. Jackson says they invited the elementary school students to come and see the caged bear before it was relocated to a more remote area. That's going to do it for us here at iFIBER 1 News. We want to thank you for watching, and we'll see you again tomorrow.